Hi, my name is Kalyx Parker, and the title of my puzzle piece is A Visual Diary Through Gender Systems. Understanding gender systems psychologically and socially. Now, when it comes to gender systems, it's all about knowing or just having a sense of who you are deep down inside. You may feel like a man, or you may feel like a woman, or maybe even both. Let's just say you don't feel like either one. This feeling is called gender identity. It's like how you see yourself in terms of being a man or a woman or something else. Now, sometimes this feeling might match what you were told when you were born, such as a girl or a boy, but sometimes it just doesn't match. For example, someone might be born a woman but feel more like a man on the inside, or even the other way around. Understanding gender identity means realizing that everyone's feelings about being a man or a woman, or somewhere in between those lines, can be different. It's not about just being strictly a man or strictly a woman. How gender systems affected socially and psychologically. Both men and women embody social norms when it comes to gender roles and behavior. Their self-image of gender systems and goals are all affected by this internalization. People's sense of who they are and so on may be impacted by pressure to follow the traditional gender roles like nurturing, being submissive, as well as being tough or strong. From the beginning of time, women have always been at the start of social movements for gender equality and women's rights throughout history. Changes in law, policy, and culturally aimed at challenging gender-based discrimination, violence, and systematic inequalities have been brought about as a result for women's activism. The stereotypes and stigmas. Gender stereotypes and stigma are similar to putting people in boxes according to their gender identity. For example, there is a notion that girls should be nurturing and enjoy the color pink and just, be all girly, while boys should like sports and be tough, not show their emotions and things of that sort. Even if a person isn't who they really are, these stereotypes can make them feel like they have to behave a certain way just because of their gender. Now, I included this poem called Who Said It Was Simple. It's by Audre Lorde. The meaning of this poem basically talks about the challenges of identity, particularly within the context of race and gender. Now, I included 3 women that contribute to gender systems. In the first picture, I have Angela Davis. She's an American activist, scholar, and author who has written about many issues of race, gender, and class, and just standing up for the intersectional approaches to social justice. In the middle picture, we have Audre Lorde. She's an African-American writer, feminist, and civil rights activist who wrote about intersectionality, identity, and the importance of just standing up for women. In the third picture, I have Simone. She's a French philosopher who wrote and explored gender roles and patriarchy in her work, mainly in her book called The Second Sex. The advocacy change I want to see in the world. The advocacy change that I want to see in the world is expanding our minds on gender systems. An advocacy change can expand our understanding. This means when we question the limited ways people are shown, we can make room for seeing all the different ways they've made a difference. This basically just helps us appreciate their work and include everyone's story, like their past, where they come from, just who they are. I just really feel like instead of putting people in groups, treat them with their own interests and talents, because gender stereotypes and stigmas restrict how we view and treat each other. I included this poem called Beginning a New Life by Angela Davis because the poem goes into transformation and just talks about empowerment. She also talks about the process of breaking free from social expectations and just embracing your own true identity. I'm going to read the poem for you guys. Beginning a new life, ending of the old, security found with another, fear of loss, happiness at its arrival, sorrow at its delay, calm acceptance, exciting embrace, 2 bodies joining, 1 heart united, love. In this picture that I have to the right, that's in the white and black, it is the gender system equality symbol, and I include this to just show unity and to show love and just accept everyone for who they are.